Paris, Paris, mon beau vieux Paris.
I'm in Paris. And I'm right here. Right here in Paris. And I'm paying way too much for this room. And I don't really know what to do next. I've got some problems. One of my problems is this chorizo. I've got this big chorizo and it's way too heavy, as is this big slab of ham and this other chorizo that I thought was necessary to buy in Spain. I don't think I can travel with all this crap because I've got this camera and this meat and all this wine, but I was scared to wander around. I didn't know where I was.
I left my friends at the train station. I couldn't figure out how to get out. Finally, I found an exit. I went to the first hotel I could find. It was 2 stars. The rooms were expensive. But the guy told me there were no 1-star hotels anywhere nearby. But he was a liar. Later I found one just around the corner.
I went to the post office and I mailed that big sausage.
Le jour de gloire est arrivé. Contre nous de la tyrannie, l'étendard sanglant est levé. L'étendard sanglant est levé. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir ces féroces soldats?
So, now I don't have to carry that around with me. But I had breakfast, and they asked to see my card, like my room key. They asked to see this like 4 times. Like they were really worried that I was gonna try to eat breakfast twice. I wasn't gonna try to eat breakfast twice, but that was really weird. Anyway, I'm gonna pack everything up, and I'm gonna go to my new hotel, and maybe it's gonna be better there, I think. I think it's gonna be better. Number 9 smells like olives, and the whole thing is on a tilt. I walked down some roads and I ran into the Louvre. You just go that way and then you run into all this shit, really good shit.
Via, via, vieni via di qui. Niente più ti lega a questi luoghi, neanche questi fiori azzurri. Via, via, neanche questo tempo grigio.
The Louvre is a big deal. Everything is incredible. It is really, really, really nice.
It's wonderful, it's wonderful. Good luck, my baby, it's wonderful, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. I'd remove you, chips, chips.
I spent a long time looking for the entrance, and then when I found the entrance, there were all these guys in black suits, like in the X-Files, and then there was a sign that said, "The Louvre is closed on Tuesday."
It was really weird. It didn't seem like it was a normal thing because there were all these tourists all over the place and they all looked really confused. I was walking back from the Louvre and I decided to go into this little clothing store. And I went in and there was an escalator going down and I saw shopping carts and I was like, there's a grocery store down there. So I went down there and there was a huge grocery store. It was huge. And I went into the cheese aisle and there were a million little cheeses there. And that's when I decided that I really like it here a lot. Es possible smell like a grape here. They were and it smells like a grape. Es possible. I smell like a grape now. Did I tell you about the escargot I had today? Oh God. Today I went to a restaurant by myself because I was like, I don't care. I am gonna have escargot, and they were really nice to me. And I said, parle anglais? And she said,
I went to a restaurant to get some escargot. There was a video crew sitting right next to me. I noticed they had a cannon too, but a bigger, nicer one. I thought I'd be friendly since we both had cannons, kinda like how Jeep drivers wave at each other. The guy said he didn't speak English. I think he did speak English. That Eiffel Tower, man. My book made it out like it was gonna be lame. I got on that elevator to go all the way to the top and it started going up and it just kept going. And I was like, okay, it's gonna stop soon, but it just kept not stopping. It just like, it was like Willy Wonka. So at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower, they're like, do you want to pay $3 and go to the second deck, or do you want to pay $6 and then go all the way to the top? And I was like, shh, God, what do you think? I'm going all the way to the top.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation.
The view from the Eiffel Tower is really great. But then when it got dark, it was even better. So if you ever go up the Eiffel Tower, go up right in the evening so you can see both.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it.
There's this grass you can sit on, and there's all these other people sitting there. And people are like having picnics, and you just sit there and you stare at it. And if you get really close to it, it's overwhelming. It's huge.
is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
I met a guy outside the Eiffel Tower, and we got a drink. His name was Guillaume. He was okay. He got me a subway map.
Sur le pont d'Avignon,
And then I went home. I emailed my mom and told her about my night.
On y danse tous en rond, les belles dames font comme ça. Les messieurs font comme ça.
The next day, I got tons of emails asking me what happened. It really wasn't a big deal, though.
And at first I thought that he was, like, creepy. But it's just, he's not. He's French, that's all. they just always seem creepy, even if they're not. The funny thing is, when he talks English, he sounds like he's gay. Like, he sounds totally American, except gay American. Isn't that weird? But he's not gay. But if he was gonna go to America, everyone would think he was. It's really funny. Guillaume. 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 Like William. And he was pretty cool. He wasn't creepy at all. He was nice. He showed me how to use the subway. And he got me a subway map. And he asked for it in French. And I didn't have to ask for it in French. I think he's kind of old, though. Not real old, but just sort of old. He seemed like he was really smart, like that kind of type. The smart, old type. It still smells like olives in here, and I don't have any olives. I haven't had any olives here. The people before me must have left olives under the bed. Last night, I dreamt about that I was back home in Chicago. And then I woke up because the people next door were having sex really loud. I've never heard anything like that, except like, you know, when you like flipping through the channels and there's a porn on or something. I couldn't believe it. I got some crab salad. It's not very good though. These French fries are good though. Real good. So the Moulin Rouge. I got off the metro. And there were sex shops everywhere. Every shop was a sex shop. There were like pictures of naked women everywhere. Really explicit pictures. And there were all these like men hanging out outside of all those shops. Yeah, it was really weird. It was like all these tourists and then perverts. There was lots of one-star hotels there. Like, lots. Because that's probably where you go with a whore. I don't know, but even the nasty part of Paris is beautiful. That's the thing. It's still really beautiful again. So this show, it was
was expensive, but I thought, God, I gotta go because it's at the Moulin Rouge, you know? So I went. And I got 2 free drinks with my ticket. And the show was the craziest thing I've ever seen. All the girls were topless, like, the whole time. And this was like, it was normal, you know? It wasn't like a naughty show. It was like, this was a normal thing for all the women just to have their boobs out the entire time. It was like Chorus Line and Saturday Night Fever and Las Vegas and some kind of French peep show and the circus, like all mixed together, but in French. There was a ventriloquist and there was a woman who was swimming with snakes. A big aquarium came out of the ground on the stage, and then this woman came out. She was topless, of course, and she started swimming with the snakes. There were snakes in there. And then there were these guys that balanced on each other's heads. Look, it's like wrapped again. Oh, the cheese is inside here. I just went to the train station and I got my ticket to London. When I tried to buy this, my credit card got declined. Not surprised at all.
Whether loud be her cheers or whether soft be her tears, more and more do I realize that.
You know what? Today it smells like olives still, but it also smells like bread, because next door they're making bread. Isn't that great? I don't mind the olives and bread. I kind of mind when it's just olives, but olives and bread kind of smells good. We'll get something to eat and then catch my train. I'm gonna miss Paris, but I'm really excited. I tell you, I'm really gonna miss this room more than I can even say. I really love it. I love this room.
Why do I love Paris? Because my love is